Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Comically Offensive, episode 14.
What was that?
Listeners on their toes. I don't know.
Well, we're like some horrible morning show on the radio.
Episode 14. You've never seen Comically Offensive like this before. Oh, okay. Anyways, yeah, it's Comically Offensive, episode 14.
I kind of want to, like, if I was listening, I probably would have stopped by now.
You want to start over?
I'm pretty sure most people... Why don't we start over?
No regrets.
I'm pretty sure most people who listen to our podcast don't make it past the 15-second mark. So.
Okay, well, that's fair, but, you know, I'd like to give them the benefit of the doubt.
As you hopefully see, viewer, this will be a shorter episode because most people don't watch past the 30-minute mark. So we're going to be trying doing a little shorter episodes.
Mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
Not really mix it up a bit, just to keep people invested and not leaving halfway through the
Anyways, I'm Connor.
Why don't you love us?
And with me I have Jacob.
Ayo.
And Austin.
Hey, welcome to the intro 3 minutes in.
What are you going to do? I just hope they enjoyed my, like, cold open.
I know
I
did.
Definitely did.
But yeah, so I guess the
Questions?
Questions. And this one,
Questions,
I think you came up with
more than one.
Austin, right?
Yeah, I came up with this one.
Yeah, and it's what are your favorite movie soundtracks?
Don't put an S on the end of it because then we're gonna be here all day.
I mean,
or movie soundtrack. Okay, sorry.
I already planned to talk about like 4 or 5.
No, you can pick maybe 2.
I'm not going into like a full detail of it. I just want to say, like,
it ruins the sanctity. I hate people like this, Jacob. That you say, "What's your favorite blank?" and they go, "Oh, I like 3." Like, no, just pick one.
I just want to say,
You
what
know
do you
what?
think to the production value of the Mad Max soundtrack?
if I had to choose my favorite podcaster, I guess I wouldn't have to choose 3. I choose 2. That's Connor and Jen right
people
there.
Here today.
But so anyway, like I kind of have a thing where it's like I wanted to talk about a score also as well as the soundtrack, because it's like, you know, for soundtracks I gotta go with Shrek 1 and 2.
Oh, well, I mean 2, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
those are just like the soundtracks of my childhood,
classics.
But then I
we
think
talked about on the podcast how I'm like the meme lord, but I've only seen the Shrek with the Rumpelstiltskin in it.
What? No, I've not heard this before.
it's like the worst one.
That's the only Shrek movie I've seen.
Oh my god, you have to see Shrek 2.
I haven't seen Shrek 2.
Shrek
I think
2's
I've
so
seen
good.
parts of Shrek 2.
Yeah, Shrek 2 is definitely the best.
Is Shrek 2 the one with the babies?
At the very end. Like, very, very end. They show up for like 2 seconds, but they're not integral at all.
That one had what, Donkey and Puss in Boots singing "Live La Vida Loca" at the end, right?
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
But for bringing it back to the questions, for the score, I'd probably say Pirates of the Caribbean, Surprise. Just because that's like, it's so good.
Yeah.
That's one of the only scores I'll just listen to, like, on a daily basis.
Dun 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 dun.
What about you guys?
Well, Jacob.
I'm glad you asked.
I really loved the Blade Runner 2049 soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Or the score, anyways. I thought that was great, and the Mad Max Fury Road one was great too.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
But for like a soundtrack, like with artists' songs and stuff, I don't know. I didn't really think about like true soundtracks and stuff. I was kind of thinking more scores.
Yeah.
But
Gonna be honest, when I asked that question, didn't realize there was a difference. I learned that about 15 seconds ago when Jacob mentioned there was a difference, and I was like, huh, interesting.
Yeah. I mean, interpretation, whatever. What about you, Austin?
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably have to go with the... You see, the issue I have is where, like... Not that I really like more than one. It's just that each one that I like, there's only, like, really one that I, like, attach to.
Yeah.
Like, because, like... I like, again, like, there's a couple movie scores that I'm into. But each one of those, like, there's only, like, one thing that I like out of it.
I feel that.
And it's always, like, the theme. Like, I'm really big into the probably my favorite would be like the Disney's dinosaur. Like the I think that was like the like what was it, like 2000?
Was that the one that we talked about?
That's the one we were talking about with the puppets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot. I don't even remember the soundtrack.
That one had the what's it called? The Carnosaurs.
Yeah, Carnotaur.
That's what it is.
Bad guy. That was probably my introduction to Carnotaurus.
I'm gonna be honest. My computer froze up for a second and it almost crashed on me. I think so. Why me? Why is it always my issues?
I mean, that's a you problem.
But it's all good. It's all good. It's still recording.
The comic relief of the Comically Offensive.
I know, but it's not like I fucking plan to have issues. You know, I'm not like comedic timing. Yes,
most people with issues don't plan to have them.
Okay, that's fair.
It's kind of insensitive of you, Connor.
Oh, come on.
I mean, it kind of sounds like you're implying that they do.
I'm kind of offended.
Jacob, you have a ton of issues. I don't want to hear them. No, but it's all good. It's recording still, and
that's good.
Our lovely viewers get to still hear me. So,
yeah, all three of them.
And I love all three of them equally. Just like a mom that needs to decide which one to shoot in a hostage situation.
What?
You ever seen that commercial or the meme? I think it's probably a meme where it's like the dudes come in and they're like, okay, you need to shoot one of your sons right now, otherwise we will kill everybody here. And then she like points the gun at one of them and tries to fire it, but there's nothing in it.
It's
and
like
he goes, joke's on you, and he goes, kids, now you know who's the favorite.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's like a Comedy Central skit, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I've just seen it.
No, this actually happened in his house last year.
I don't want to talk about it. It was a sensitive situation.
But yeah. Good memes. Some good memes in there.
Don't ever say that again.
I don't know why. I feel like I've been hearing people say that more, like, ironically, for some reason.
You should stop hanging out with those people.
It's more online and stuff, but whatever.
Yeah.
I have kind of like a quick story, unless like you guys want to talk about something else.
Yeah, what's up?
Go for it.
So I don't know if it comes across as much in the podcast or anything, but you guys make fun of me all the time for being a weeb. Even though I'm not like
you could have stopped it. You guys make fun of me all the time.
I was gonna say, I think we make fun of you for different things. I don't think we really make fun of you for being a weeb that much on the podcast, but we make fun of you a lot on the podcast.
I know.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Anyways.
I mean, we all heard that intro.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy, I made a joke last night with some of my friends that I cannot repeat, but they were like, oh my god, why? No wonder, like, you're always like, oh, why don't girls like me? And I was like, oh, okay.
It's just getting
it kind of hurt a little.
Yeah, it's just getting kind of sad at this point.
I know. Anyways, okay, maybe we'll cut that out. I don't know. If not, it's still fun. It's still funny.
I feel like since you said that maybe we'll cut it out, we kind of have to not cut it out.
I know. Fucking Christ.
Jacob,
what's up?
I was thinking just before that comment, I was thinking how you were calling a weeb about the intro. You should put, like, Dragon Ball music in the background of the intro. It'll sound like 18 times more intense.
Oh. No, anyways.
And now he sounds like a fucking motorcycle. Have you seen that video where it's the girl leaving the voicemail crying?
Yeah, the whale voicemail.
Yeah.
And I love you.
And I miss you.
We're terrible people.
Anyways,
see, the thing is that she actually dated someone at some point, so that's where she's different from Connor.
I should just leave. I should just leave right now.
There's
I don't
hope
like
for
this.
him yet.
I do not like this.
Oh.
All right, Connor, tell us how you're a fucking weeb.
I don't want to talk anymore.
You said you wanted a Connor-centric episode. Here you go.
Not like this. Oh,
Connor, how else did you think a Connor-centric episode
Yeah, really.
would go?
I thought you'd ask me questions and I'd look cool, and I'd be like, "Yeah, it's me. Respect." But
What the fuck is this episode become?
This is what happens when
11
we're
minutes in and Connor's going, yeah, it's me.
we're in a race against the clock. Okay.
What kind of questions would you like us to ask you?
No, I'm not making it a me podcast now. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, like just hypothetically, if it was a Connor
Yeah.
podcast.
No,
what-
I don't know.
We did the
What-
Gen-centric episode, but
Whatever.
what would you want?
Whatever
Yeah.
fucking questions you guys asked each other in the other episodes, I don't know.
You didn't watch the other episodes, did you?
I did. It's just been months since I've listened to them.
Sure.
I don't listen to the ones I'm on. I listen to the ones I'm not on. So
That's fair.
So like, how would you want to make yourself look better in that scenario, though?
is this a part of the questions?
This is like an interview right now.
Oh,
Or do you see yourself in 5 years?
Starting a brief interview.
I'd make us more efficient.
Name some of your strengths and weaknesses, please.
I'm too dedicated to the craft.
Is that a strength or a weakness?
Both.
That I crack my knuckles, which I personally consider a strength. But
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
I
Also,
consider
your
it,
phone, your phone near your
differently.
mic again?
no, it's not even close to it. I'm not
Oh,
even touching
cool.
it.
It was crackling. Continue.
Anyways, yeah, I heard it too. I would get a microphone at episode 1 and not rely on my phone for 11 episodes or so.
Are you saying that's a bad thing, Connor?
No, I'm just saying my setup was pretty poor compared to someone else. I mean, even Austin's was better than mine.
To be fair, we're not setting like too high of a standard for the podcast.
Connor, my setup wasn't better than yours. It was literally the same as yours, just smarter.
Mm-hmm. Like, as long as you show up and don't mess up the audio, we're good.
Okay. I'm hopefully gonna do that today.
Yeah.
All right,
So
Connor,
story
explain to
time.
us how your teacher.
Yeah, we
called
got
you,
kind
a
of far.
loser
That was
or
like
something.
5 minutes ago. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I 2 years ago, I was gonna take a Japanese course, and wow, there's a lot of static. I don't know why.
Yeah,
It
what's
is.
up with
If
that?
that comes across in the recording, I'm going to beat you to death.
I hope not. Anyways, 2 years ago, I was trying to take a Japanese course in college, and I was like super excited to be there because I was like, I'm gonna do well this semester. I ended up not doing well that semester, but anyways.
Completely unrelated.
An aside, but yeah, so I was like, yeah, I'm excited, and then first day, the teacher's like, oh, I'm having she's having issues, like trying to get something on the projector or whatever. I don't remember exactly, and like throughout the class, I've been just like helping her out because I happen to sit right in front of her, and finally she. Like something like big happens, like something really fell apart on her for some reason, and I was like, oh, no worries, I got this. Like, tell her what to do, and she's like, oh, you an otaku? And I was like, oh Christ. And then the entire the whole class, like I thought I was done with high school, dude, and like the whole class just laughed and started making fun of me, and I was like, okay, I'm done. In the fucking college, I was like, oh my God,
Man.
and only in this class would anybody actually get that joke. Yeah, so I was like,
Virgin
fuck.
Connor versus
It
the
could have been
Chad
any other
classroom.
class, but no, it had to be this one.
Man.
God damn it. So at least I wasn't called like a neat or like a weeaboo or something like that.
Yeah,
but
did she see like your hentai folder on your laptop or something?
thick hentai thighs. But nah, I was like, and then I dropped out of that course.
Just the day after.
No, like a few days later, I had another course that I was like, oh, I need to take this instead, and it happened to open up, so I was like, I'm taking this over Japanese. But I'm taking Japanese this semester, and nobody's called me an otaku yet.
Hell
So,
yeah.
So
I'm gonna drive over there just to do that.
Things are looking up for Connor. Oh, you want to do the 24-hour drive over here? That's cool.
I'd do it.
But yeah, that was my story.
You know, funnily enough, whenever you said your reaction to that was Jesus Christ, that was my reaction to the accent you did telling the story.
Well, look, she was fucking Japanese, dude.
I mean, like, she called you an otaku, but we dropped a couple bombs on them back in the day, so who really won?
That was a stretch, Jacob.
I enjoyed the stretch. I'm cool for the stretch. Yeah.
I'll take that as the overall success.
My story or your joke?
No, the bombings.
Yeah. I got what he was saying.
Yeah, anyways. Yeah, that was me. 3 years ago.
Oh, I've actually got a story about my friends making fun of me in class recently.
Oh, let's
yeah.
hear it.
It's like... It's all about on par with Connor's.
Oh, that's good to hear.
I'm taking evolutionary biology this semester.
Fucking nerd.
And it's a requirement because I'm a dick. And like in the class, it's like me and a bunch of my friends, and like I sit next to one of my buddies. I mentioned her in one of the. She's the idiot who ordered the sushi.
Yeah. Shout
My
out.
buddy Lexi. I sit next to her in biology, and every single class, she just makes fun of me because anytime something pops up on the board, I know what it's called because it's like prehistoric animals and all. Like we watched like a documentary about like the first animals to like appear underwater and then like crawl on the land and shit. And then I was like, every 15 seconds I'd be like, fucking know what that is.
Brag about
And
it.
then next class we're supposed to be getting into dinosaurs, and I'm just gonna shut up during that part.
That's probably a good idea.
Cause like I'm 15% like, again, it's pretty low, like 15% sure that like something's gonna be entirely wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
Like-
just wait out for that one thing to show up and be completely false, and then you're gonna be like,
No. I never want to be that guy. I know people who are that guy, and I hate them.
And then God put the fossils on Earth for all the non-believers.
Well, you see, that's correct.
Yeah. That's how America works.
Oh, son of a bitch.
whatever I believe in, that's right.
You believe in dinosaurs? Get over that wall.
That's awesome.
But yeah, apparently everybody gets made fun of, except I feel better about not getting made fun of for anime, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave.
I mean, to be fair, though, from what I've heard, Connor hasn't been watching a whole lot of anime recently.
I honestly don't watch much at all. Like I just go in for the joke, you know. I try to exaggerate for the sake of comedy. So
Yeah.
I do. I really do. You know.
I've only ever like finished one anime series.
You've only finished once?
Yes.
What
Nice joke.
series was it?
Dinosaur King.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, so it's really cool. Right? It's like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
It's like Yu-Gi-Oh, but with like dinosaur. They have like dinosaur cards, and they have these
I love Yu-Gi-Oh.
they have like they basically have these like watch sort of things like attached. It's either like attached to their like.
Are you talking about
like
Digimon?
on the back? No, shut the hell up. It's like a watch on the back of their hand, or like they can hold it,
Like a watch.
and they like swipe the card. No, because it's
I
like
love
it's not a
Yu-Gi-Oh.
watch when they hold it. They swipe the card in the watch, and I've actually never seen Yu-Gi-Oh, so I don't know how much it's like it. But
Yeah.
they swipe the card like a credit card in the watch, and then the card flies out and turns into like a real dinosaur, and they fight.
So
I swear this is like a Digimon ripoff or something.
yeah, it sounds a lot like that.
But don't get me wrong, it's an everything ripoff because it's also because the people who did the English dub are the exact same people who do the Pokemon English dub. So the main characters and the main villains are the exact same main characters and villains you hear in Pokemon. Ursula is the same voice actress as Jessie. Max is the same voice actress as Ash.
Nice.
Jeez,
great.
It's like one of those ads you see for like a Facebook game or like one of those app games that's like fight your dragons, and it's just pictures of Pokemon.
Honestly,
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, it's like someone turned that into an anime.
But no, it was a trading card game before it was an anime.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so it is Pokemon.
But yeah, it's cool as dicks. I loved it. Season 2 was better.
Mm-hmm.
And I will
Season 1.
fight you.
Yeah.
And there
All those-
there was only two.
All those
two
season 1
seasons.
purists out there, stop listening.
Listen, there were only 2 seasons, and season 2 was better because they had the better villains.
Yeah,
But yeah, I love Dinosaur King. It's the only anime series I ever finished.
I liked Baku no Pico.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I've never seen it.
I only saw episode 1 of that.
I've never actually seen it. I just know what it is.
Me and my friends watched it once.
Together in the same room.
No, alone in a separate room.
Okay.
Yes, together in the same room.
I don't know.
There was a towel between them. It was not gay.
No, me and my friends have done that before, and I get mixed reactions to
Yeah.
like when I say this.
Put a
Then
towel
what?
in
Friends will
between you
sit
two.
down.
Yeah. Like I think I need a bit of specification when you
Yeah,
say
please.
that you've done that before.
Me and my friends will watch like basically just watch graphic porn together for the lulz.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Like one of our particular favorites was called Donald Tramp.
Uh-huh.
It was a Donald Trump porn parody.
Uh-huh.
I kind of figured that from the title.
Well, yeah.
Is
and
that going to be in the link dump?
It had a pretty funny story. I don't know. Should we put it in the...
No, we should not put that in the
Probably
link dump.
not.
No, we should not.
You can find it yourself if you want to. But it had a pretty funny story as well, because it explained how he won the election is because he has psychic powers and used it to get this reporter chick to fuck him.
For a second, it sounded like you were going to say how he won the erection.
Oh, he won that too.
Yeah, he's 80 and can still get it up and stuff. It's just a psychic power.
I didn't realize he was that old. I only learned that recently.
Yeah, he's fucking old.
Yeah.
Old ass. I hope you hear this. I hope that's how we.
Calling
I
out
hope that's how
Trump.
we get our audience base is by calling out the president.
Yeah.
I hope we get our audience base because Trump listens.
Yeah. No, if anyone listens, it's Baron.
Baron, my man,
How's it going, buddy?
hit us
We
up.
should get Trump on the podcast.
I can't wait till Comically Offensive episode 20 featuring President Trump. Just wait for that title in your inboxes, everybody. It's going to be spectacular.
He doesn't like to do interviews very often, but you know when he does, he likes to go for the little guys.
Yeah. Gotta
Supporting
support
small
small
businesses.
business.
God damn it, Jacob!
Oh, good.
One
stuff.
of us needs to be replaced.
Yeah.
I love
Me and Jacob are just here to make the exact same jokes at the exact same time.
Did you guys see Black Panther?
Yep.
Nope.
Oh, damn it!
It's well,
Oops.
we probably wouldn't talk about
I know.
spoilers
but, you know,
anyway if you had
It's still
seen
good
it.
though.
Yeah, it is really good.
I've seen a couple of the trailers. Look pretty good.
Okay, maybe it was just me, and maybe it's because the theater I was in. I don't know. But I felt like some of the VFX were kind of just not that great at points.
Yeah.
Like some of them were
No, that's-
awesome, and then
that's-
some of them were just really mediocre.
Are you being racist, Connor?
No. What are you talking about?
It's like I kind of got that, especially during some of the fight scenes.
Yeah.
It kind of just looked like you could tell it was a computer model,
Yeah.
not
And,
natural
I've never
person.
really
Listen,
gotten that
listen,
in a
guys.
Marvel movie before, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
You guys are treading some dangerous water here. I think it's very clear that it's racist to have any criticism about Black Panther.
Look, all I'm saying is, why isn't there a White Panther movie? No, but for real, it was really good.
Yeah. Andy Serkis was fucking ripped in that. He was
Yeah. He's-
jacked, dude. I was
How do
surprised.
you think
Yeah.
he trained to play the role for the role of Caesar? He just swung on trees all day.
Oh, fair. Yeah. And then he lost his arm for this movie, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really great to see actors so dedicated to their roles.
I know, right? I heard Michael B. Jordan got pretty intense about it too, but Andy Serkis took it to a whole nother level.
Michael B. Jordan is really nailing it lately.
I'm really surprised that
I agree.
That whatchamacallit, that like DiCaprio didn't actually get attacked by a bear for.
He could have just gone to San Francisco.
I don't get it.
Yeah, but like, did you hear about that shit he did during the movie? Like,
Yeah,
he,
like eating
sat like in the cold for months, and then just like got hypothermia all the time.
Yeah, and he ate like a raw liver or something.
Oh.
Yeah, like.
Now that's how you get an Oscar.
For that Oscar.
Yeah.
Honestly, that like, I get why people appreciate that, but I feel like that's such a dumb thing to be like.
Well,
okay, he so deserves that Oscar.
Should have won it then?
I can't even remember, but I'm just saying that like someone doing something that doesn't really matter in the end, like kind of bothers me. Like eating a raw liver and then eating like a fake liver, if it looks the same, who really cares?
But I think him, specifically for that movie, kind of really made a difference by being super
I don't know if it did.
Into it. I think it did. I thought it was an intense movie, dude. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And maybe that's
I also thought Tom Hardy
direction, but
yeah, I also thought Tom Hardy was way better in that movie.
Mm-hmm. That's a
very
interesting statement.
He should have won supporting, in my opinion.
Who did win?
I can't even remember.
Oh well.
What was that, 2016?
Yeah, I think it was 2016, yeah.
Yeah.
But oh well. What are you going to do?
Mm-hmm. It's just one of those things where I think he had other roles that were better.
Oh yeah, he's definitely done better.
DiCaprio?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, what's better?
Titanic, Inception.
Departed.
Okay. Wolf of Wall Street?
Haven't seen it.
That's such a good movie.
It's a fucking.
It's kind of long though. I don't know if Austin would like it.
It's a 3-hour long movie.
Gonna be honest, haven't seen the other two I mentioned. I've just seen some scenes of them.
Oh, What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
I don't fucking watch movies, dude. Can barely keep up with Arrow and not want to fucking commit suicide.
It's whatever.
Yeah. Oh, I did want to mention really quick. The Sea of Thieves scale tests have been happening the past, like this week and then like a week or two ago.
The fuck is a scale test?
It's a scale test is basically like a beta, and they're trying to see how many people they can get on the servers and do like a stress test kind of thing. So Sea of Thieves.
Game companies should do that. That's the first time I've heard of it.
Yeah. Sea of Thieves it's like an open world pirate game developed by Rare, who did like Banjo-Kazooie and GoldenEye and all that stuff back in the day. And it's such a good game. Like, it honestly makes me feel like we need more pirate games out there. And I know I'm kind of biased because I love pirate stuff. I just mentioned Pirates of the Caribbean earlier in the podcast.
Guys, we need more dinosaur games, and I don't really know why. We just do.
Guys, we need more anime games. I just don't know why.
I don't think we need more anime games.
I don't think we need any more.
There are like
there's too many
on Steam.
Also, they're not games; they're fucking books.
Yeah, I hate that.
Not Honey Pop.
I didn't say Honey Pop. I'm talking about like every other game.
Sounding kind of defensive there, Austin. Maybe you're the weeaboo.
Listen, me and my friends.
Maybe scale it back a little bit.
Whenever my friends hang out, like Honey Pop is like basically a staple of the night. Like we have to get some Honey Pop in.
I remember one time I went to your Steam page, and I don't know, for some reason I wanted to see how many hours you had in certain games. And then I checked and I was like, Honey Pop, what the?
One of my friends and I legitimately I forget what we were doing the next day, but we had like a big day the next day. We were doing a bunch of shit. We were doing a bunch of shit for I forget what it was. But we spent
more Honey Pop.
We stayed up till fucking 5 a.m. playing Honey Pop.
Jesus Christ, dude!
That's like the legitimate latest I've ever stayed up.
Oh my god.
But going back to Sea of Thieves for a moment, that there's something about that game where it's like they just get so many small details down that are like perfect in my opinion,
Like
and it just it makes the game so much fun. Plus, it's gonna be in the Xbox Game Pass, so even on PC or Xbox, you can just do a free trial and play it for 14 days for free.
Which I'll probably end up doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably how we're gonna
Y'all better
record if we're
play
gonna
it a
record
bit.
in that.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite things I found out how to do in that game is that if you get super drunk, your character will start throwing up. And then, so you have a bucket that you can use to get water out of your ship if it starts sinking. But when you're super drunk and you're throwing up, you can throw up in the bucket and like carry it around with you.
Oh.
And then you can walk up to other players and throw it in their face. And then that person will get like throw up all over their screen. It's pretty awesome.
That's some good detail. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And then there's also like the music in it is so good.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of gameplay. It looks pretty good.
It looks like it runs
can,
well. Yeah.
Yeah. You there are 2 different instruments in the game, and then if you start playing with like a song or whatever, and then someone else comes up to you and they start playing too, they'll do like a harmony or bass line or something to the same song, and it syncs up. Yeah.
Just make a Sea of Thieves band.
Yeah. Let's get a quartet going.
Pretty nice attention to detail in that game.
Sounds like it.
My only
It's getting whatchamacallit. Oh, what were you gonna say?
My only thing I'm worried about is that there won't be like enough content for a full $60. But
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I was very dissuaded when you said it was gonna be $60.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that too.
But I'm gonna buy it anyway because it's a pirate game, and I want more pirate games.
I want to see you put the amount of hours that you put into Minecraft into that game.
Oh, you know it.
That's true. I got disenchanted with Minecraft after a little while, but you like have thousands of hours in that game. So
man, if like the old PC Minecraft could say how many hours he played, it would be embarrassing.
I wish we could see that, dude.
About as embarrassing as my Smite transaction history.
Oh god.
Yeah, because not only did I play for like 4 years on my Mac, I also played on the 360 before I started playing on the Xbox One. It's like Xbox One alone, I have 700 hours or something. But that's just like a fraction of how much I've played total.
Yup.
Jesus.
Alright, I've got... it looks like we should start wrapping up for the shorter episode.
Okay.
I've got a quick question for each of you guys to end the episode on, though. I don't know if Connor wants a Connor's Corner afterwards.
No, I'm good.
Alrighty. Because Jacob mentioned it with a Sea of Thieves. What are some games that are upcoming that everyone's looking forward to?
Sea of Thieves.
How'd it feel?
Fuck. I don't even know what's coming out, dude. I haven't been paying attention.
Oh, there's a new, like the Closure Life of Strange episode comes out in like 10 days or something.
Oh, nice.
That's cool. I guess if it's still down, or if it's still gonna happen, the Pokemon on the Switch would be the one thing that
they confirmed it, but
did they?
It's probably gonna be later. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will buy a Switch the day that comes out.
I bet that I could answer Austin's upcoming game that he's excited about.
Yeah.
I have 2, but you could probably answer both of them.
I could probably answer both of them. And they both have something to do with dinosaurs. Believe it or not.
Do you want to take a shot, Jacob?
It's Pixark, and then what's the other game called? It's like the Jurassic World. Something.
Jurassic World Evolution.
Yeah, that's it.
It's basically like one of those park builder games, like
That
Operation
one...
Genesis back in the day.
Yeah, I will admit that those both look like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm really excited for fucking Pixar because that just like feels like it'll give me something to fucking do. I've been really bored lately. And then Evolution comes out in the summer, and it just looks fucking fantastic, like the AI and shit.
It's gonna be fun.
Hell yeah.
So.
Alrighty.
Well, I think this is a good place to wrap it up.
Absolutely.
Say thanks for listening.
I made a Spotify, by the way. So if anybody wants to follow me and my playlists.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
It's like
put
a
the link
Connor's
down.
Corner every day.
Yeah, and I update constantly. So,
I have
Yeah.
a Spotify too. Is it just like open? Like, can people just find you on it?
if you have your
Or do you have
name,
to, like, share a link
if
or
you have your
whatever?
name attached to it, I think. But yeah, the easiest way for me is just like sharing a link.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll share a link in the link dump. If you really want to find out what I'm listening to, you can find me. It won't be that hard.
It's Avril Lavigne.
Take a wild guess as to what my name is and what the music is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody. Tell us
Yep.
in the comments or something if you like the new episode format.
Yeah, give us
Hopefully,
some
shorter episodes
some feedback.
will be better.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, we'll get Jen on.
Yeah,
It's
Jen
just-
was absent today. She was
Yeah.
she had some work stuff. She
We've
could not join
we've
us.
been pretty busy
Yeah.
as a group.
Yeah, Connor. I forget who was mentioning that we haven't had an episode with a podcast episode with all of us on since like December.
Episode 10. Yeah.
It's been a while, and even then, I was only on for like 5 minutes. So
Yeah, Connor was on like the last like 5-10 minutes of episode 10.
Hey,
and
it
then
was-
we haven't
it was
had a
great, though.
podcast.
I was like, "Oh, hey,
It's
Chelsea's here. Oh, okay, bye, guys." So,
Yeah.
oh well.
Yep.
We do have some stuff coming out for you guys. We've got some. We've got. Well, Sims is in the work. You've already seen episode 0. We're working on Sims, and we've got some other fun stuff that we haven't announced yet. That is up and coming.
Yep.
Should be out hopefully soon. We don't really have a schedule for it, but
It's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
indeed.
Looking forward
Bye.
Alrighty. Bye, everyone.
to it. Bye bye.